Lindsay Brooks from the Philadelphians here, sitting at a coffee shop in Philadelphia, PA. But I do want to clarify, the Philadelphians is not about a particular city, but it is about the city of God. It is really about what it means to be a Christian in public, in those collective spaces in which we live. And it's a reference to Revelation 3:7, where Jesus said that he would open a door for the church at Philadelphia that no man could shut, because they had very little power, but they were faithful. So this is about how to be faithful in public. And we have lots of challenges with that. So this today is the first full day since we launched yesterday. And we've already gotten some incredible feedback, great support, and some great suggestions. So one of those suggestions was to improve our sound, and we knew that was coming, but we did not want to delay putting anything out until we could sort of upgrade some of our equipment. I like to invite discussions on the topics that we raise. We want to do some video chats if possible, so you can all be part of that, and certainly we want to discuss it in print, both on our Facebook page and even in the comm boxes, but in a more centralized place like the Facebook page would be better. If you want to be part of the video chat thing, give us an email at thephiladelphians.com or connect with us on our Facebook page. Also, we would be tremendously grateful to you if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our videos and share with someone who you think might benefit from what we're saying and would like to be part of this conversation. Today I'm hoping to start 2 new books. The first is We Are All Philosophers by John Frame. This is his latest book, and he thinks it's going to be his last. So I hope it's as wonderful as it sounds. It's basically a Christian introduction to fundamental philosophical ideas. So I really look forward to reading this book and maybe give you guys an opportunity to talk about it as well.
It's like, how long has it been?
The second book is How to Be an Anti-Racist by Ibram Kendi. Dr. Kendi's other book, Stamped from the Beginning, was spotty for me. It was helpful in a lot of ways, and I had some reservations about some other things that he was saying, and maybe we can talk about that and talk about this book as well. So, my final thoughts for today's blog, as I walk my dog. Recently, someone posted that they were putting certain ornamentation on their lawns so that Republicans wouldn't move in next to them. Now, I laugh at it, and, of course, it got all the social media high fives. But I'm concerned about this. Concerned about the othering of people, making them less than human. I want the diversity. I want the interaction. I want to be part of an us that's more than just copies of me. Christians in our earliest history have always been part of a minority, even in the peace of the church. I mean, think of Augustine's City of God and how it had to be written as an apologetic for Christian involvement in public places. It's one of our first works of political theology. It's an argument that Christians are good citizens among people who aren't Christians. Yes, I want everybody to come to Christ. That's absolutely true. But even then, there's not going to be a unanimity of ideas. And there never has been. But let's talk about this. Should we have the Democrat neighborhood and the Republican neighborhood? Just like our social media feeds tend to be like all people who think like us. Do we want to repel people with different ideas? And if we do, like, which ideas are okay to repel? Like, I'm not going to assume that all othering is bad othering. What do we want to repel and say, no, this actually can't be part of our neighborhood? I'm thinking of a story by Alistair McGrath. I don't know whether he invented it or he recounted it or it happened to him. But he talks about a person who is walking around in an Irish neighborhood, and he's asked by some toughs in that neighborhood, are you Protestant or Catholic? And I won't do an Irish accent. Are you Protestant or Catholic? And he says, I'm an atheist. And the answer comes back to him, are you a Protestant atheist or a Catholic atheist? All right. Back to walking Pippin. As always, whatever little power you have, be faithful.